Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Channel, John Smallman. All that endures, is present and exists within the infinite vastness of love, which is all. There is only love, and there is absolutely no need or possibility for any other place, environment, supplementary, diverse, or alternate domain, because love contains all that is within itself, which is a state of eternal and infinite joy for all in every moment. Your true nature is love, there is nothing else that it could be, and truly you are, in every moment of your eternal existence, in the presence of Mother or Father or God, Source, love without even the slightest possibility of even a nanosecond of separation. And in that eternal state your ongoing experience is joy. However, in human form, as you are presently experiencing life, this is not the case. The world or environment that you are constantly reconstructing, the unreal or illusory environment in which you live as humans, seems absolutely real to you, and that, of course, was your intention in constructing it and then seemingly entering within it. Birth, life, death, the end. It is an unnatural and angst-ridden state, constantly being intensified as you hear about death from illness, disease, accidents, executions, and wars, and this hits you even harder when a loved one lays down their physical form, leaving you seemingly even more alone than you normally feel as individuals in an uncertain and often very threatening environment, the world. Therefore it is absolutely essential that each one of you reminds yourselves at least daily that you are divine beings having an unreal experience of the impossible separation. You never are and never can be alone or separated because you are now and eternally in the presence of Mother or Father or God. There is no other place, environment, or state of existence possible because there is only God. This is not a limitation. This is a condition of utter and complete freedom, the state in which you were so lovingly created to experience the oneness of love for all eternity. Trust in God, and trust in yourselves as the brilliant and shining expressions of Mother or Father or God that you all are, always in union with her, in relationship with her, and yet able to express yourselves as individuated or differentiated beings so that your personal creative expressions of yourselves can freely arise and delight both you and God constantly. God truly delights in each one of you, in each one of her beloved children. How could she not when she created you enjoy for her delight and yours? She is completely, wholly, and unconditionally accepting of each one you. She never judges, she only loves because that is her infinite and divine nature which she shares fully with each and every one of her children. Since Mother or Father or God loves and delights in each and every one of you, it makes absolutely no sense for you not to do likewise. However, your human condition, apparently separate and individual, has caused you enormous fear because the environment in which you are experiencing that state appears vast in comparison with your human forms. Your egos are the seemingly individual beings or identities you invented to protect and guide you as you roam or wander physically or in your minds through the material world. They are fear-driven because for them death seems very real and can be inflicted upon them without warning through accident, illness, or conflict at any moment. This is why it is so necessary to take time out daily to be at peace with yourselves and to acknowledge the presence of God within you in every moment. You are never alone. You are always in God's presence. However, because of your belief in the reality of the unreal dream or illusion with which you experience life through your physical forms, and because of your ongoing choice to accept your egos as your true identities, you very effectively distract yourselves with the world around you, thus blocking your awareness of your true divine nature, and deafening yourselves to the quiet voice of reality within. Many of you have heard of or read about mystics who have, for long enough periods of time, managed to silence the distracting voices of their egos and rest at peace in the knowing of God's presence. This has enabled them to let go of anything that is not in alignment with love, and to then offer loving guidance to others who seek them out for their wisdom and knowledge. You all have the ability to quieten your egos and make direct contact with God's presence within you, but you, that is your egos, are smart and use many beguiling ways to distract you noisily when you choose to sit quietly to listen. It therefore appears to most of you, either from your own experience or from listening to others, that to sit quietly and become aware of God's presence within you is extremely difficult if not impossible. And, of course, believing that to be the case makes it practically impossible for you to exercise the necessary patience to sit quietly and listen. And because there is so much that you need to do in the world around you to maintain and support yourselves and your loved ones by earning a living, that vast numbers choose constant involvement with the world rather than with their ever-loving source. The amnesia, that is a major aspect of the unreal or dream environment, is itself forgotten after you incarnate as a human, and so you generally have no memories of reality to assist in your awakening process. However, you do all have a life path that you planned in advance, and you will receive nudges throughout your lives, thoughts occurring to you that suggest that there must be more to life than your cultural environment can offer. When you respond favorably to these thoughts and start to investigate the possibility that they are valid, you have found your path. It may be only momentary initially, because you will again be distracted, but you will keep on receiving nudges, and if you do respond, then you will start to become aware that there is a much greater meaning to life than you had at first thought. All across the world now many are responding to their nudges, and coming to the realization that, as your history demonstrates very clearly, conflict will never resolve issues that divide you. The only way towards resolution is via open and honest discussion where all present are listened to and their points of view respected even if not agreed with, thus making it possible to move ahead and uncover areas where a satisfactory compromise can be reached and agreed on. The present state of the world, even in its unreality, is causing enormous pain to vast numbers, and the only way forward is to heal the pain through loving acceptance of one another, instead of trying to prove your own rightness through judgment and punishment of others. As I have said many times, only love is real and each of you are love, and to engage only lovingly with life and with others weakens the illusion or dream by dissolving all that is unloving, much like the sun clearing the early morning mist. Therefore, when you take time out each day to be quiet and listen to Mother or Father or God, reset your intent to be only loving so that the mists of fear and all that it represents are dissolved, allowing the light of God's love to shine through you at all times, mightily assisting in your collective awakening process. Your loving brother, Jesus.